This is a pretty exciting day. Today is the day we're actually going to clean out and put water in Ivy's new enclosure. Got all the dusting, fixturing done. Now we just got to see, is it going to hold water? Didn't even say it without laughing.
50-50.
I'm hoping. This is going to take a little while. We'll come back to this one. But while we're waiting, why don't we walk around, see the progress we've made, talk about a few things. Well, first up, obviously, is fixturing out these cages. We've got a ton done, but we still have a handful that aren't. We've got water and toothless, but it needs a little bit of planting. I know Jessica and Melissa have been working on a lot, but guess what, guys? I know everybody's been asking and wondering. Jessica's baby is here. So they just had him this weekend. He's healthy, cute. Just wanted to update you guys. We're all happy. We're happy for her and Bruce and can't wait to meet the little guy. But that means Melissa has to work extra hard to finish these out. I can help her too, but there's not too many left, but there's still a few. Putting water in Ivy's. So we do have 2 other big enclosures that we do need to work on this week. I'm gonna have Jeff over here helping. So we've got this big salt and pepper tank that we have to join together, make sure that, you know, it's watertight and then seam it up. Jeff is gonna come help with that, as well as help me with the seaming around Elvis's. Because again, we've got these big filters and the water's coming, so where they join, we gotta make sure that we're joining them right so that water doesn't seep back there. Can't wait to be working with Jeff to get these 2 big things off the list. So fun. Okay, I've done some seaming and stuff in here. I've just kind of stopped. The thing I need help with is right here. This lip comes over, but it joins underneath. So I have to make sure that when we seam these things under here, it is 100% waterproof. I just took a step back and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my pal Jeff's advice and help on this. He works with water and ponds all the time. He's familiar with these pumps. Him and I together will make sure that this doesn't have any leaks. Just trying to not get filthy, which is
impossible.
So I know we told you guys we have all the large exhibits in. What's left are the smaller exhibits. Those are actually done and ready to ship. Probably have those within the next week or 2. I have to plan out and mark where all these are gonna go. Those of you who have been to the Reptarium know we kind of have that U-shaped where all the smaller cages are. That's what's gonna go right here where this forklift is. To a certain point, around here or so. But then I have to leave room because on this wall here, that whole L is gonna be Matilda and Javier, our capybara's exhibit. So this is really exciting. We've got lots of things coming together here, lots of things to figure out, frustrating, mind-racking, but it's also very exciting. Let's go look at the other walls.
Why does it make me laugh so much?
I don't know.
It reminds me of Austin Powers. That's what it is. When he's in the cart.
Yes, exactly. And speaking of walls, look at this, guys.
If it's important, take it.
Oh, it's Alex. Hello? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Holy crap. All right, well, thank you for the update. And I'm so sorry, but sorry to say I'm not surprised. All right, bye. Well, guys, that was Alex. We'll talk about that more in a minute. First, I want to show you. Speaking of walls, look at these walls. How exciting is this? This is going to be our party room. Actually, rooms, plural. One giant room there'll be a dividing wall. So it can be either one giant room or 2 parties at the same time. So cool to actually see. This has just been open and weird in the abyss for so long. Now you can actually see and feel, how big this area is, which is really exciting. You're always nervous, and I know these party rooms will actually be bigger each individually than the party room we have right now at the Reptarium, which is nice, and the ability to have one giant room. This is just awesome. This literally is the final piece to the puzzle construction-wise, and we are here and it is happening. This is very, very exciting.
I also love like how tall the ceilings are, you know? It's gonna feel so big in there.
Well, that's not the ceiling. Decking on that.
Like an attic.
And it's not, exactly, it's not gonna be super tall, but anything we can get, we need, because now you can also see this is our back of house.
Not huge compared to what we, like, look at the size of these things.
Exactly. We don't have our quarantine tank. We don't have like
salt.
Aquatic is going to take up from this side of the door all the way there. Obviously we've got a door here. The poor Mike Reptarium is only gonna have this little side and half of that wall because obviously we have all the electrical and stuff here, but we are getting very creative. We will make the most of this space and utilize every single piece, including on top of the party room.
Check out Ivy's. We're about a quarter of the way done filling it up, and I don't see water on the floor, so far so good. Let's get back to the to-do list.
Lots of little jobs, things that don't matter a whole lot or you don't think about, but I'm also trying to just get them off the list. One was dusting around the bottom of the tree, painting the wood around there. This room is pretty much 100% done. The only thing we have to do is put the different carabiners and stuff into the wall. We can actually have Lilo's home ready. We have to buy the little swing for her. I think we're gonna put that up on our Amazon wish list if anybody wants to get that for Lilo. I can't wait to see her in here. She is gonna love it, and just to watch her just climbing all over on all of her stuff, that's gonna be such a fun day. We're at the point now where this is just a dance of all the different things that we need to do, and some things need to be done at the same time as others. While we're also working on finishing a lot of things, we also have to start working on different theming. That being said, this wall here in the back of the predator tank, this tank is pretty much ready to go other than a few plumbing things in the back. So we want to be able to fill this as soon as possible. We need to start getting that back wall themed. I know me and Steve have been talking about it. We have a plan of what we want to do. So hopefully within the next week or two, you'll start to see that come to life too. That's other thing that makes everything so exciting. Even though we're not at the point to do all the finishing, as those little finishing things happen, it's just gonna make everything come to life and be that much closer to being done. I know you guys saw Bashy bringing the filters over, so we've got all the filters that he's brought are set under the tanks that they need to go. So now is the point where all of the plumbing has to happen. Now starting with this, you're gonna see a lot of the team working on this, working hard, getting all the piping together, getting this all set. Once that's done, bingo, water in tanks. Obviously, more drywall. This was the last wall here that we couldn't put up until we no longer needed any big things to come through. That's set. That's gonna be 2 big double doors. This is amazing that actually walls are finished, areas are done. It is such a great feeling to see that progress and to know, like, guess what? That wall is done. That means we are at this point that honestly, I didn't know if we were ever gonna get to where we can finish stuff like that. This is exciting too. So we've had Bill here. This is going to be a glass
Handrail.
A glass handrail for this. It's not a handrail, it's a wall. Feet would be the wrong words. Glass panels that will, lock.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, so it'll
that's
be
cool.
similar to the lock that you see like on the mammal cages. People can't just come up here without a worker. But this, I can't wait for. So Ahmed is coming back. All of our stuff will be getting finished, 100% finished and ready to open, ready for the public to where we can fill this with water the last time, and then it can just be cycling and getting ready for the fish. How exciting is that? I got goosebumps. Just the fact that Ahmed will be here and will be able to start working on this and work his magic to make everything look pretty again is so exciting. You guys don't understand, and I know it's hard because same thing, if you're watching a movie, if you're watching stuff on YouTube, you can't grasp the reality of the size of these things. I know a lot of you guys say, oh, is that enclosure big enough? Believe me, please come here and physically see, because until you do, you really can't grasp the size of these things. And sometimes you can't even until you're in them. Like, it's a really big tank.
I mean, your shoulders are literally coming up to here, and you're giant.
Oh yeah.
You're so tall. Yeah, it's cool, huh?
That is so crazy. Progress store, it's open enough to where we can actually see the background, right? And see what's in there. Crazy.
The colors are nuts.
Yeah.
We obviously got to see the one tank lit up. Can you imagine walking through this place with all the lights on all the overhead light? I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be crazy.
It is.
Okay, honestly, I don't think I can wait anymore. What the heck did Alex say on the phone?
It wouldn't be Legacy if things didn't go wrong. Alex's crew is on the way here. They're here to start working on the shark tank again, the finishing, polishing, hopefully even make it ready to where we can start adding water is the hope. So they were supposed to be here this morning, so I texted him just saying, hey, what's the ETA? And then he called me. So when I answered, he was like, well, my dad and my guys are on the way. When they were driving, this big beam fell off a truck and they swerved to miss it. Unfortunately, weren't able to, and they did hit it. They're okay, everything is fine there, but it messed up his transmission because it went underneath. They were able to take it somewhere, they got the part that they need, and they're currently waiting for it to be repaired. The ETA is probably late tonight because they're somewhere in Ohio right now. So thankfully, nobody got hurt. That's a very dangerous thing to happen. Also, who's surprised?
What the hell,
I know.
dude?
Just like, okay, here we are. But everybody's safe. We'll start work hopefully tomorrow. It's progress, and thankful that nothing worse happened. Alex explained to me as he likes to do the final one when water's in there, because obviously water still gives distortion. It's really interesting. I'm loving learning the process of a lot of this stuff. Most people probably don't think of, hey, how does that happen? Or why do you do things a certain way? I know Brian and I were also very just excited about that. All the new knowledge of learning about how to make things, to how to care for different, fish and all this stuff. Hey, it's all just about, gaining new knowledge, new experiences, and being that much more of a rounded person, right?
Guys, look. I'm not gonna lie, there is so much exciting stuff over at the Legacy Aquarium, but honestly, Ivy's been one of my favorite snakes along with Brian the entire time that we've had her. I am super, super psyched on this, and we're about halfway full.
For progress to gift shop wise, I'm working on filling all this up with fixtures and stuff like that. I've met with the guy that I'm working with. One thing that doesn't belong in the gift shop is this hurricane machine. I'm sure you guys remember how excited Brian was for this. Literally, this was number one, right next to the mining machine.
It was like sharks, mining machine, hurricane machine, then the rest of the place.
This is not where it goes right now, but it's close. So I think that's where we're at. We need to get this thing off this pallet and roll it over to where it goes. Honestly, I kind of want to open it up too and even see what this looks like. Caution, heavy. We need Mike. No nachos.
They're on the table over there. Wait, is there candy in this thing?
This is the hurricane machine. This thing's on wheels, and it also has these screw-down legs.
Oh, doggy. We're filling up Ivy's? Hope she don't overflow it. Dude, this is sick. I'm loosening the feet so they don't get in our way when we try to bring it down off the pallet, especially if it does weigh 1,200 pounds.
I didn't know if there was a certain way we were supposed to get it off this pallet. It says do not use a forklift. Do you know anything about that?
So right now, Lori's on the phone with the company that actually made the hurricane machine and sent it to us. I don't know what the heck we're gonna do. Do we have to build like a ramp? We gotta build a little half pipe? I don't know, let's see.
Oh, I hung up on it.
You gotta be joking. What did they even say?
He was checking.
There he is.
Yep.
Thanks to our boys over at Reef Breeder, they sent us some more stuff, and I guess we just got a shipment. So now I'm gonna jump on the high-low and do my magic.
Well, be careful. We don't got a lot of room for this high-low anymore, doggy.
Fiddlesticks.
This is actually like a box, and this one's a smaller box. These are even smaller boxes than the bigger box.
There's another side.
Yeah, that's another box.
Watch out behind you. Here comes another one.
What's that? Another box. Okay.
All the lights for the whole place?
Pretty much most of the lights, yeah, I would say almost all of them. They shipped them to headquarters on accident, so
Oh, no.
bringing them here.
But wow, how exciting, dude.
How sweet is that?
When are we gonna put lights up?
All this goes up today. Everything's gonna get done today.
Nice.
They're actually already up.
Right. So it's the heaviest light.
Wow, look at all these lights.
It's a lot of lights, a lot of tanks, a lot of lights.
They're pretty heavy for lights.
It's just, what it is they're not light.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Bill has constructed a ramp. Thanks, Bill. You are the man.
I thought you did glass.
Wood is just like glass, but it doesn't break as easy.
Here he comes. You like it or not? Thank goodness for Bill. Oh my God, Bill, thank you. Bill the builder, build it, build he can. That's not how it goes, is it?
Lock me out.
Did you hear? We're about to open.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Why are you so scared, Steph?
Because I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it looks good.
But what does that have to do with you?
It's the hurricane machine.
And what did you do?
I kind of did the design on the outside.
Wait, did you really?
Yes, she did. That's why I want her here when we open
It's
it.
exciting.
This is exciting. This thing has seen everything. Like it's literally been here. Bull nose tags and this.
It's been here forever.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Oh! You did so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this looks so cool. The orange doors.
Wow!
Look at
Oh! And an octopus. I remember the first trip I went on with Brian and Lori was actually to Utah, where we saw, and Brian actually did the hurricane machine. And now to have one here, I know Brian would be psyched right now to see this thing. So let's have some fun, try to see if we can plug this in and use it.
My first project on Illustrator.
I love it. How do you like it?
Yeah, I like how colorful it is.
Steph, good job.
What's up?
I didn't see this side yet. A leaf blower, but
It does look like a leaf blower, actually.
Two leaf blower.
I'm scared if we plug it in, is it gonna lift up?
Right into the ceiling.
Oh, it's thunder and lightning! The storms are brewing! It's blowing a flipping gale!
Now there's a red light.
I don't know.
That's the thing.
Pressing these, maybe it goes up and down.
Turn the light off. Or no, they're just going off. Yep, you're good. Lori, walk forward.
A little bit
A
forward.
little bit forward so you can read it better.
I don't know which one it is. Okay?
All right, right blower. Oh, look at the lightning.
That's a great way to dry your hair.
Oh, this is actually nice. That's incredible. Guys, it's about that time. Look behind me. It's almost filled up. Let's go grab Lori and see if we can test this thing out. Guys, I know this hurricane machine's exciting, but Ivy's is like pretty close to full. So,
We don't want to overflow this.
are you so ready to clean this 3, 5, 6 times a week?
In a
More like
day?
dude.
Talk about a week. Just look at it.
Are you looking at it? Would you just look at it?
It's nice.
I did hear another little rumor as well that Lori said that she found somebody that may come and actually like, I guess like paint and make this thing look super, super crazy realistic. Stay tuned for that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, buddy.
There it is.
God.
Wow, that's a good one. That's gonna push all of her feet that way. You're eating a giant pig sitting up there floating under the waterfall again.
I hope it doesn't leak.
That's a fact. We're probably not gonna figure that out until tomorrow.
Speaking it out.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.